Okay, I think things are working now, actually. But just to be safe, because I'd rather not scrap this. Yep, not quite as loud as I want to, but I guess I could just, quote-unquote, fix that later. Actually go into the game. Also, hello, future me. We're back at Palworld. I'm going to tell you about some things that I've been working on in the time between this session and the last one. Let me actually get into the game first. That scared me for a moment there. It cut out. Okay. Right, I remember. Yeah, Hello, good to see you all again. I remember that I was supposed to be in the middle of something. Just sort that so it doesn't spoil. Especially my prized mozzarella cheeseburgers. I should probably put these schematics away, but hold on. One more level. Okay, so I guess I'll just hold on to this for now. I'd rather not build another... what's this called? Basic chest. But I do remember that I'm supposed to be upgrading things. Or rather... yeah, just getting better stuff. Let's start with this. So where was I? Oh yeah. I've been working on something between this session and the last one. And that something was I tried to fix... well, first I cut out the AFK footage from the last session like I said I would. Oh. And that just reminded me. I should have said this earlier, but here's a disclaimer now. Bad audio ahead, future me. Like, if it wasn't already clear. Like, I said that in the last session as well, where... for as long as I still have this setup moving forward, I would be giving two disclaimers. The first would be in the video itself, where I would actually say it. And the next disclaimer would be in the description. Which, by the way, that session, like the recording from the previous session, is still uploading as of me playing this. It's taking a while. And it took longer than it should have because, like I said, I've been working on something, and that something is me trying to see if I could fix the audio quality from the last session. But fix is not the word I would describe. Like, I wouldn't use the word fix to describe the results I ended up with. It is, I guess, louder and clearer now, but for reasons that I don't remember, when I looked back, both the game audio and the mic capture was... like, both of them were being captured in one track as opposed to two. I don't know if past me fiddled with OBS settings and for what purpose, but, you know, that happened now. So much for at least cleanly... no, how do I say this? So much for making adjustments on just the mic audio and not the game itself, but now, you know, I tried to mess with the equalizer and the compressor in the video editor that I was using, the same one that I used to cut the footage to begin with. So all those filters are going to be applied to the game audio now as well, but I fixed it. I made sure to separate the tracks this time, so when I go to change or make adjustments to the mic audio, after this session is done, then I won't be affecting the game audio, which is good. What else? I think that's it. It's been a pretty good day. It is a weekend, so that already makes it a good day just automatically. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good the day is. It being a weekend, it's already worth 5 points. Let me just... I'll leave my mic unmuted for this one. I don't care. I'm just gonna take a sip of water. Sure hope that loud glugging wasn't captured. It's funny, because I said I wouldn't talk about the bad recording setup anymore, but I'm hungry apparently. I said I wouldn't talk about the bad recording setup anymore, but I'll give myself a pass for this one because I do want to say something, because it's kind of funny to me how when I try to speak sometimes, because I am naturally soft-spoken. It's not because of nervousness or anything, it's just that I feel strain. Like, over long periods, it's kind of painful for me to try and raise my voice. And I think in the first video, I was trying to make up for, like, on top of adding gain to the microphone, I tried to make up for it by just generally trying to speak louder, but that put a strain on my voice. And I did not feel good after that. Also, I bumped the game's I reduced the game's volume in OBS, but I raised it just a little bit because I did notice in the previous session it wasn't quite as loud as I wanted. If it's too loud, I guess if I look back on this recording later and I realize the game capture is too loud, I can just lower it. That should be easy. Like, the hard part is the mic audio, but that's enough about that. So I'm not gonna try too hard. I am kind of worried that some of this won't be captured, because I did notice if I speak in the level that I consider normal volume, then the mic doesn't pick it up sometimes. So maybe some things will get cut here and there, but hopefully nothing major gets cut. Like, who do I blame for this? Do I blame the microphone? Do I blame my voice? I'm gonna blame the microphone because it's not... I actually quite like my voice. It's not the prettiest sounding, but... oh wait, no. That's the one I was carrying with me. Like, I was wondering, like, why aren't you... That's the lamb ball that I have at base. Okay, I don't need that anymore. And I honestly don't think I'll be needing this a few levels from now. I replaced the headband, the feathered headband, pretty quickly in pre-release. Cloth outfits... well... Well, I don't need these right now. I don't feel like bothering with this, honestly. I'll just skip it and go straight to health armor. Also, I have assault rifle ammo, just one. Okay. Next. This one. It's okay, you can do other stuff. Nom nom nom. I don't feel like holding on to these uh, early game schematics. Like, I don't even feel like storing. Right, good job. I don't feel like storing them either. Because they're pretty common. I remember trashing a lot of this uh, in the pre-release. Because I do get them just so often because I keep... Like, at one point I was heavily grinding some of the alpha pals, and these uncommon schematics were dropping so often that it started to become annoying. And that was already mid to late game. Like, I was level 50. And I think I was doing all of this before they raised the level caps. So what else do I need? 3-shot bow, more arrows obviously, but I think that's it. Leather. Who? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. If you bully a Vixie, you'd best be prepared to become enemies with the whole world. Well, that's too bad, because they drop leather, and I need leather, so... Who else drops leather? Nobody? Herbal drops leather. Okay. Never mind, maybe Vixie is safe. Apparently I ran into this and I didn't see it. I saw that in the village. I purposely tried to avoid this. Moats Arena. Is this in the Palpedia because I have the burgers? Because I don't remember. This was in the... that one area with the Battaglia Alpha Pal, right? This was in the village as well. I didn't care about this. Oh. I ran into that and I didn't realize. Oh, I know. Okay, at least I didn't run into... I didn't run into any legendary pals and not notice it, so that's something. Okay, wait, no. There, put that there so I don't have to keep manually eating. Applied kindling. You know, actually that would be useful. A pal gear workbench. Okay, let's do that now for the sake of getting the extra slot for... What was that? Was that a Cativa silhouette accompanying this?
Yeah.
So while he's doing that, let me alt tab out real quick. Okay, I am being captured. Just making sure. I think that noise suppression is helping with the background noise, but it's also cutting me out a little bit. I have to be mindful that right now I should only keep... not keep. I should only look for materials I need immediately because I need... until I get a more permanent or more a larger storage capacity without building a bunch of basic boxes, then I shouldn't be crowding my inventory with stuff I don't need. Arrows. The 3-shot bow. By some strange mechanism, it only consumes a single arrow when fired. It's called magic. It's not a mechanism, that's just magic at this point. It's only 40 attack, but I'm assuming that doesn't mean anything when you're shooting 3 arrows at once. That's still a step up. Can I maybe? No, I can't. I used all the points already. You know what? Lumbering, well, no, I thought I had one for handiwork. Didn't I? No, ranching. I was gonna say. He may be a lucky lamball, but he's still handiwork level 1. That's, I don't need this anymore. Training manual that grants a small amount of XP when read by a pal. No. Well, I mean... Oh, okay, that was a... I think that wasn't in pre-release where they gave you the option. Well, it's weird, I only had one, but it's nice that you have the option now to select how many you want to use. Because I think you had to use them... Like, you had to consume those scrolls one by one. Like, you had to select it, then choose a pal, and then you had to spam click. So that's a nice change. The wheat seeds. Some more of these. I mean, I can afford it anyway. Okay, it seems to be sustainable, at least. I mean, they're all pretty dainty eaters, right? And there's 2 berry plantations, so they're not going to be running out of food anytime soon. I mean, I never had a problem like, making a sustainable farm for pals. But what I really want out of this is not something sustainable, more like something... I want to be able to give these guys fulfilling meals, so they don't have to keep going back and forth just to eat. Maybe at some point, when I get a permanent base, I'll start making wheat. Isn't... Hold on. Wheat is level 15. The research lab is level 19. Guns are level 20. Where is potatoes at level 29? Hmm. Carrots level 32. Where's lettuce and tomato? Lettuce. Oh, wait. This one. Level 25. Level 21. So that's still quite... That's still away. Quite a ways from now. Level 12. Yeah. Oh. Well, looks like I will be eating some baked berries at some point. Hmm. Do I have... I have enough spheres, definitely, but I don't... 50 more arrows. Oh, yeah. And that's the harness, but I need more flame organs. Which involves killing more fox sparks, funnily enough. So I never experienced this in re-release. I think it was very early on. But I remember seeing a clip somewhere where... Was it Lucky Pals or pals that were left in the breeding facility? Where the scale of their models would just keep increasing and then they become giants. It looks like Sanity's okay. You keep making those weird eating noises. Thank you. Ah! Make one. Nobody needs it right now, but make it anyway. And there's a good amount of wood and stone around here, so... I guess now the question is, right? You can you can only farm. Wait. No, but you can farm and harvest. You can farm, harvest, and transport. You can transport... Well, Okay, first... With the crusher, build a stone pit, build a logging site. Let's not crowd the base too much. Oh. You need... Okay, that's good. You... Panglet, you can go here. So you, since... Yeah, I think I'll do that. Since watering is not much of an issue, like there's not much need for it, then you can do that. You can only farm. You can farm and harvest. You can farm, harvest, and transport. Yeah, let's do that. Herbal. So you got a farmer and a harvester. Got someone with watering and handiwork. Another harvester, but also a logger. That's good. So now we need a miner and the kindler. This one doesn't have any passive skills. That could be good for breeding, actually, so I'll keep you around. Just a wild daydream. I see a lot of these things. I think I... No, not I think. I remember mentioning this, where I'm kind of... Oh, hold on, let me tab out, because I feel like this is important to say, and I want to make sure it's being... Okay, it's being captured. I am kind of upset with sort of the lack of diversity here in the starting areas. Because there used to be, like, not that much variety, but a good amount of variety of pals. Like, Melpacas are not here anymore. I think Aether deer, was it? Like, Aether deer? Those were rare, but they do show up here. I need another Cativa, or Cativa, whatever that thing is called. So let me go look for one. But I am upset. Especially since this early on, the player would probably want a pal that they can mount, just to make traveling the last a little bit faster. I almost killed that. I forgot this thing shot 3 arrows now. Da 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 da. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's Popperai, but that's not a good... Like, that means almost nothing. Like, again, Aether Deer is a mount, but he could also log. And wasn't he... I keep saying he. Weren't those things also, like, the level 2... Like, level 2 loggers? Don't know about that change. I want to hear the reason for that change, like why Pocket Bear felt the need to do that. I didn't read the changelog. I did read it again, but not a super thorough read through. I just wanted to check some things that I wasn't sure about. But I don't think the reasoning for changing like the spawn locations for some pals. Like, they're not gonna say everything. I know this. I'm just curious to hear the reasoning for this change specifically, because I felt like it was already okay as is. Okay, he fixed himself. Here, let me help you. I'll get this out of the way. Oh! Oh. Hmm. Yeah, that's normal. Full release. I have to keep in mind not to use that joke too often, or else it'll sound like I'm mocking Pocket Bear, which I'm not. I mean, the game is already good. It was good pre-release, and it's... Even though not much has changed, it's still good now. It feels less stuttery. And that's what I care about the most, is optimization. Like, sure, keep things the same if you want, but at least make the game like a breeze, or a much smoother experience to play. I think the only thing I sort of don't like so far is this change in the starting area spawns. At least make it rare. Like, I've been roaming this area for a while now, and it doesn't seem like Melpaca or Aether spawn here at all. Like, you could see Aether spawn, but it's rare, I believe. It's like every now and then. In the pre-release, not in the full release right now. It's like, you would rarely see it, but at least you do see it. Oh, I killed that one. That's a shame.
Yeah.
That was a waste.
Yeah.
No back bonus this time? That's fine. A coward and a masochist. I feel like those two go against each other, but... okay.
Yeah. Whoa.
I'm not gonna dwell on this too much, but... see, right now, it does feel just a little bit slow. Like, Melpaca wasn't that fast, but it was faster than the player running. Just sort that. Get more out of it. It's okay, yeah. This was 400 something, or now it's 500. They're fine. They're not gonna starve, but their meals are gonna be somewhat depressing. Oh, I didn't unlock it yet. That's... wait, no, I did. No, high quality workbench. I need nails and ingots, so I do need... I happen to have 3 flame organs. Somehow. Just make this quick. Actually, while you're doing that, I'll make the changes. Defense plus 15, attack minus 15. Well, that's fine. Oh no. You're already a coward, but you're also clumsy? That's horrible. Guess I'll get you. I don't like the minus 15 attack, but... minus 15% attack, but... yeah, it's fine. At least you have plus 15% defense. Well, no. I was about to say, does this land ball have a bonus in anything? Like, yeah, they have a bonus in ranching, but I was kind of hoping they would have a bonus in... oh no, he's just done. That was weird. The sound cut out for me for a moment. I was gonna say, I was hoping this land ball had a bonus in handiwork instead of farming. Oh. Maybe I should aim lower. Oh, you swimming? It's fine. Go back in the ball. New swimming animation. It's like a... You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of GTA San Andreas. It's like the same. The normal swimming animation in GTA San Andreas is this. Something like this. The arms go side to side. But then this one is like... I don't swim, so I don't know what that swimming technique is called. But it looked like that. Aim low, maybe? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Burly body, that's better than the capture bonus, okay. Mimog effigy. I'm gonna see if I can get a better Kativa before I leave off, because I'm not quite happy about that one. And Foxparks, you're living the life, you're not doing anything. For now, at least. Branching, lumbering, kindling. Nobody needs either of these, really, and ranching is not that big of a deal. If you're gonna upgrade your pals anyway using the pal condenser, I believe the ranching skill will... Or am I wrong? Hold on. Sometimes drops wool when assigned to ranch. Oh no. I might be misunderstanding this, never mind. Maybe I will need that. Or that's going to be more important than I think it is later on. But I have some space here. Put the seeds there, I guess. It's not terribly important. I think you can get these fairly easily. But, oh... He's just passing by, right? Careful not to hit him. Thankful for the gentle giant nature of these Mamorests. Because I believe some pals, if they are high enough level, they will attack you. But this one is like a gentle... It better be, it's in the starting area. Berries... Yeah, it's almost 600 berries now. Like, there's more of them now, but the amount of berries keep going up. They can sustain themselves. Again, I don't doubt that they can. Just Alt-Tab again. Make sure... Oh, hey, look! 38 minutes in, and I didn't spend that time just talking about stuff. Good job, me. But what do I need now? Logging. Wait, no, that's not what I... Oh, both of those. Immune to flinch. That's better than this. Put that here. Because these guys do level up. Like, even though they don't fight, they still gain experience from just working. Actually, no. Oh wait, no, he's in my party. Oh. Sometimes drops Venom gland when assigned to range. That's handy. That's just one more reason to like Depresso, I guess. Okay, I think I'm okay now. Apart from the meds, I don't... well, apart from the meds and the handbooks, I'm not... I won't care that much if I end up losing these. Hold on, just get more. What do I need? This... flame organs. So I have to keep looking for fire pals. Wasn't... It's somewhere around here. So I'll go over there and I'll have a look. What was this? I think this was alpacking here. And I don't remember what pal this was. But I believe there was a volcanic area up here. So I'll have a look at that. Meat cleaver, tidy table, the chair. An egg incubator, but I need to beat Zoe to get this right. Knife for butchering pals. When equipped, the pet command becomes butcher. Butchered pals will be gone for good. You could... This is funny, but it's not any more efficient than just going out and just shooting random pals. And then the arrows. Sure, 100 arrows. I feel like I'll need it. Activist Trust Rose. And it was added to your fate. Well, it's fine, I can just unfavorite him later. Easy going. That's not nice. Minus 20 defense. Blood of the Dragon. Okay, this is okay. Work speed, attack minus... Increases gathering, work suitability level for all other base pals by 1. Does not stack. And this one is... healing powers to restore... well... gather and transport. Do you have gathering? You also have gathering? Why not? Let's use this. Ooh. I was about to say something, but never mind. Oh my god. And I just made the 3... well, it's fine. This is more important right now. But now ingots will be important as well. I actually have to do this myself, because you need... I think pals need at least mining level 2 to do this. And I think the only one you can find relatively early on that has mining level 2 was a tomb bat. Unused stat points. Just one, so I'll put it on work speed. Because I could be faster crafting things. Oh. PAL skill effect. Oh, I have a Kativa in my team. I might replace you actually, just cause. Maybe someone who can get more, who can help out more in combat. I mean, that bonus 100 to the maximum weight is nice. How much did I get out of that? 32? Isn't the ratio for this 2 by 1? Yeah. 2 ores for 1 ingot. I have 54 at least, so... Let me check something. Okay, well that's running, but I'm checking something else. Alright, that's also running. That's good. Making sure the... I mean, I can just look into my PC and see if the GPU fans are running. But I have a custom curve set for MSI Afterburner. Just needed to make sure that that was running. Of course, the mic is still running. That's good. Again, I hope none of the important points I don't mind my dialogue or my voiceover getting cut every now and then, but I hope the important points are getting captured at least. Sort this. Now I do have to be more mindful of my food because I can't just keep spamming sort now. In pre-release you could just keep sorting, even though nothing actually changes position. The food, the timer on the item rod does reset. Let's get the most out of that. While everyone is sleeping, just make 25 for now. Who can I replace Kativa with? Level 11. And he barely did anything. Thrown at an enemy. Oh, because he's lucky, right? So I guess he has a bonus for that. But no. Attack minus 10. Farmhand. Again, just... Why are they allowed to have traits that they can't make use of? Logging foreman. Yeah, because this thing's definitely going to be cutting trees. Mastery of fasting. Well, this one... I don't need level 2 farming right now, that's fine. Huggy fire. That... You know what? I don't like that minus 10% attack, but that's gonna do for now. A flame organ. Okay. Hold on. I could make the crossbow now, but I want to get some use out of this 3-shot bow at least. Oh, he makes more sounds now. Now he actually does sound like me when I sleep and wake up. Nice. That wasn't a necessary change, but it's a funny change, at least. Alright. When I get back, those ingots should be ready. Is that... well, no. I'll just go to the one down here. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? My PAL box has a teleport function. So I'll teleport close to the tower. And make my way up here somewhere. Monitoring Santo assign pals to specific stations. Assigned pals will prioritize only working at that station. Well, my base is not overly complex right now. I don't need to do that. Level 13. Oh, see, now it's closed off now. Spark it, was it? I think that's what it's called. It's fine, I don't need that. He's just level 5. I don't know what I'm worried about, but rather not waste arrows and durability on these guys. I have stuff that I... Oh, I just had to say something. Oh. You know what? Alright, good job, Depresso. Well, that wasn't bad. I mean, there were only a few guys here, and they were all level 5. Oh, they give gifts now. Little kinship peach, a small fruit filled with kindness. It is said that a pal who eats it will open its heart to humans. Choose carefully which pal you give it to, so it just raises their trust level. Maybe say that, like raise trust level by this much. That would be nice. Instead of guessing. Speaking of trust, Depresso's trust went up. Trust level 3, trust level 1. Choose carefully which pal you give it to. It's uncommon, so it won't be that big of a pain. Or that much of a pain to get. Just use that now. It didn't even go up by that much. Cool. I mean, that's nice that you have it now. This is another Zoe diary entry. No, Castaway's journal. Impatient. That's better than being a coward, I guess. Speaking of, I needed leather, didn't I? Artisan, great. Actually great. I don't even mean that sarcastically. Artisans will always have a place in my base. Okay, so I don't have to go that far to get more flame organs. There is... you can buy these in the villages, I know, but it's just better right now when you're broke. Like a certain someone, then you can just go to these areas and get your flame organs. I thought I would have to travel pretty far ahead. Well, it's worth doing that anyway, just for the eagle statues. That's Pen King, right? This was Alpacking, and this was Pen King, I believe. I don't remember who this one is.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
unstable. That's horrible. Right, a weird thing about this area is that for whatever reason in pre-release, this area caused some stuttering or lagging on my end. And I might just be making this up, or I might be misremembering this, but I think this was mentioned in the change log as well, where some areas were optimized or I guess fixed, like whatever issues that were causing the lagging and the frame drops. For some areas, they fixed it. There's the oil rig, one of them, the lower level ones. How? Okay, I can get closer to it. A flying mount would be nice. Brave and cold-blooded. A diet lover. These guys too, they have... Artisans and diet lovers will always have a place in my base. Put a marker here. A cave. Nope. Add that. Can you? Oh wait, no. Okay, still a maximum of 300 markers. Was that changed? I don't remember. From pre-release. But I gotta remember to do that. If there's a cave, I have to put a marker down for it in case I want to... Don't run away. I need your organs. I need to remember to put markers down so I remember where these caves are. Because there are some pals exclusive to these environments, the caves. Okay. Healing coach. Am I close enough yet? No. I have to get pretty close. You can't figure out, like from what I remember, you can't figure out what level you have to be for this, like for certain oil rigs, because there are lower level ones and higher level ones. Like wasn't the lowest one like level 30? Am I? Okay. Just alt-tabbing again. Dual monitor setup would be nice, but not only is funds kind of an issue right now, but also space. So that's gonna take a while. Let me do that eagle statue first. Because not having mounts is pretty killer, and in this case, I care more about the eagle statues, so getting around is much easier. Like, I have yet to see a single flying pal. I think... Yeah, there should still be some flying pals here, right? Like, some night wings here and there. So they changed that. They don't want to spoil it for you now, I guess, but if you played this pre-release, and assuming they didn't change any of these, then you can probably memorize them. Like, this was Pen King, I believe, and this was Alpacking, I think. I don't remember who this one is. It's not Chillet, because I remember Chillet was in a mountainous area somewhere.
What?
And if I get the chance... where is that? Level 15. Apart from weed, I should also get the beginner fishing set. Because early game, it's gonna be annoying. I think it was... like all fishing minigames, it relied on your mouse, right? I could be wrong about that, because I didn't do it very much, but I do remember that there was some fishing exclusive... I couldn't hear myself there. There were some fishing exclusive pals that were pretty good. And just having a Gelroy and a Jelliet would be nice. There it is. I haven't seen one of you yet. And honestly, I didn't care much for Nightwing. He was a pretty shitty flying mount. But I think even him just moving normally is still faster than my running, so I'll take what I can get. Help. Don't. Ow. Why are... Night Owl. Nightwing. It carries newborn pals to its nest and raises them as a surrogate parent. Once the baby pal is fattened up, it hunts them. It hunts them. You can just say it butchered them. Because assuming that the pal is still in its... The pal is still in its nest. Come out, I need your help again. I don't have one of these yet, right? So I'll just catch one. Accelerate. Riding the wind, this pal travels where it pleases. Should it find a partner along the way, the encounter will mark its journey's end. So it's like a mates for life thing. Finds one partner, settles with them. But that just has some implications, like... Does the journey's end part imply that it just stops looking and just settles down, or does it mean something more grim? Cautious PIDF officer. What is the PI? Like, P stands for Palpagos, right? What does the I stand for? Because DF, Defense Force, that doesn't need much thought. Yeah, I was right. This is the, I believe, the lowest level one. There's a level 30, a level 50, and I think a level 70? What's the max? Beep wing cell. The fuel required to power the wing pack. Ancient material synthesizer. Special generator based on ancient technology that uses the power of the world tree to produce all kinds of wood and ore. Due to its complex structure, only one pal can be assigned to it. But any? Well, no, not any, I guess. Just all kinds of wood and ore. So, pal materials. Ancient farm. That looks like the No Man's Sky farm. Like one of the like 2x2 farming modules. The special cultivation device based on ancient technology that harnesses the power of the world tree to grow all kinds of plants on Palpagos Island. Smaller than a berry plantation and suitable for indoor placement, it still follows the same cultivation process as standard plots. It requires pals with high-level planting, watering, and harvesting suitability. So like a Lylene. Oh wait, no, not Lylene. Planting, watering, and harvesting? Oh wait, I'm dumb. I don't know why I thought it meant one pal with all three uh work skills. Just any number of pals that have high enough planting, watering, and harvesting. So yes, Lylene, Yormantide, harvesting. Wasn't was her name Lunaris? Wasn't Lunaris or well no, Lylene also has harvesting. So I guess one Lylene, one Yormantide, or any similar combination of pals. Wow, if you're level 79, you get a Jet Dragon statue just for flexing. And I think that is a not one-to-one, but like close enough to those Jet Dragon statues that you see somewhere near the bamboo forest. So you don't even get the luxury of the wing pack until you're at the current level cap, which is 80. AI cores. Oh, that's new. So you need AI cores now. Very Star Sector. I'm guessing that's also forbidden technology or something. Is that in any way related to the sort of post-apocalyptic nature of, or the post-apocalyptic situation that we're in right now, where everything feels a bit regressed because of AI, or something like that? Wow, in that short amount of time, I referenced No Man's Sky and Star Sector. See that huge structure towering over the ocean? That's a Syndicate oil rig. It's a dangerous place, so make sure you stay away from it. Make sure to stay away from it. Well, I will for now, because I'm just level 15. 13. Those guns are pretty annoying. And I think the higher level ones had these long-ranged laser guns that could... Like, if you don't move out of the way fast enough, you'll just get annihilated. Oh, see? Yeah, I was right. That was Pen King. So it's not... You don't have to go in to figure out who that is. You just have to get close enough to the dungeon entrance, and then it'll reveal it for you. I thought you would have to actually finish or enter the arena first. Okay, so it seems like some... I say some, but that's just one. For now. So this is still the same. I'm guessing this is also still the same. And if I want a Milpaca so badly, I can just go here, I suppose. Heck, you know what? I will do that right now. You can sleep together with your pals in their beds. Yeah, but that's the luxury pal bed, right? The one that's like when you really feel like you want to spoil some pals, which when I find them, I will spoil them, but right now I don't feel like doing that for anyone. It was the big one, right, that needed high quality wool, and that had to be either farmed from certain pals, like mid to late game pals, or they had to be crafted in an assembly line, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm right and there are still Melpack here, then I won't be as
Yeah.
annoyed at the spawn location change. Either he's just not rendering or he's not... There it is. How close can I get to that without aggroing any of them? First get rid of these. They'll cause me problems anyway when I go down. Oh, and more spawned in. That's lovely. I guess...
What?
I guess get down here and start helping. FPG? Oh. Rush or being an extremely aggressive pal, it often picks fights before gauging its opponent's strength. Though small, its powerful charge can even send boulders flying. King Paka, not Alpaca King. I kept calling him Alpaca King. That's more of a catchy name, right? Alpaca King, not King Paka. Oh, whatever. That's fine. I am not one to judge bad naming. It's not bad, it's just I think Alpaca King is more memorable. I mean, I remembered it, and it's not even a thing. The Desolate Church. This is where Zoe likes to hang out, right? I keep finding these eggs. I don't care much for these eggs, honestly. I think I said that in the previous session, but I can't remember any time in the pre-release version of Palworld, anyway, where the eggs actually yielded something. Oh, there they are, in the redwoods. Okay, that's a lot more... That's okay then. Castaway's Journal.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Melpaca. Don't be fooled by this fowl's fluffy appearance. A hypersonic kick from one of its long legs may send you flying to the other side of the world. Yeah, but it's a pacifist, so that means nothing. Also, it's one of those things. The funny... I was gonna say the funny AK-47 monkey, but now there's a fire type of these. Wake up, you have a new home.
Yeah.
Pansy. Long ago, this pal used long objects like tree branches as weapons. After coming into contact with humans, however, it found something slightly more effective. Guns. That's great. It's just slightly more effective, you know? Pansy Ignis. Tansy Ignis. Its palms have evolved to handle burning objects without getting scorched. When its gun runs out of ammo, it may grab the heated barrel of with its bare hands, and that's too fast. Let me read that properly. Oh, and I ran across a tomb bat somewhere. Speaking of earlier. Spark it. During the dry season, this pal is always on the verge of blowing a fuse. Sparks can fly with even the slightest provocation, even amongst allies. Okay? So it's like Pikachu from season 1 of the anime. Just would not tolerate anything. Okay, I read this. Read this too. Ruby. I didn't care for this pal at all. Its palms have evolved to handle burning objects without getting scorched. When its gun runs out of ammo, it may grab the heated barrel with its bare hands and use it to club its foes. So it grabs it by the barrel and just starts whacking, like whacking people. Okay, so it's like normal Tansy. It's like you went from sticks to gun, then gun runs out of ammo, then you go back to using it as a stick. Farming level 2. Increases King Paka's defense and movement speed. Sometimes drops wool when assigned to ranch. So you have to be either you're still relatively early in the game that you felt it's still necessary, or you felt it's still good to have King Paka. Because you have to commit to this. You're using 2 slots for the sake of making use of 1 partner skill. I think it would be more tempting to do this if they both told you how much it increases and it actually made the increase worth it. Because if it's just 20-30% increase in defense and movement speed, that's, like, to me anyway, that's almost nothing. Okay, so they're not in the immediate starting area, but they are relatively close at least, and it looks like their range has been expanded a bit. Day and night, daydream. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, as I already know, daydream is, during the nighttime, daydream is prevalent in the immediate starting area, but there's also this one tiny blip in the map where they can show up. Also Tansy, that must be a wildlife reserve, right? Because it's a perfect circle here. Tansy Ignis, specifically there. Depresso was also there, just a tiny blip. That's fine. I have, I have one of the pals I was looking. I have 2 of them. I have a Nightwing and a Melpaka. So who? While in party increases the player's melee weapon damage by 10. It's not stack. Not much use for that. I'll replace you with Melpack and then I'll replace... That's... Lucky and Heavyweight. Well, I'll put this one in the base to replace the one I have at home. So as to not make this useless, because this is... it's the first Lucky Lamb Ball, so... Best to make some use of it still. I'll keep T-Font for now just because that healing seems nice. But I'll switch out Pupperai and Lamb Ball for Melpaca and Nightwing. Tips. Mounting a pal with the right partner allows you to traverse the harsh and... Yep, I didn't read that fast enough, but thanks. Oh wait, no, I switched out Lamb Ball earlier for... Gathering... Oh! Oh, okay. So their work skills actually... Like, they function more like actual skills where they improve over time the more they do it. I think. But why gathering specifically? Like Pupperai, you've been chopping wood this whole time, but of all the skills you... Like between logging and gathering, your gathering skill improved? That's... And also, Kativa's skill, like work skill, it's not mining, it's gathering. That's... okay. A crusher stone pit in a logging site. Well, as much as I don't like to do this, you know what, I will at least favorite you. Auto sort by type. And I'll get rid of Pupperai as well. Attack minus 20%. That's not nice. Tends to nap through the day due to being nocturnal. I'm just hearing munching sounds. That's fine. Coward, healing coach. Player auto health generation rate plus 5%. Okay. Impatient. Active cooldown reduction. 15%. Player auto health regeneration rate plus 5%. No, but okay, I'll just make use of that. I have to remember to make use of that, so I'm gonna put it in my party at least. Oh, I don't even have... I need the saddle to ride the thing. That's right. Ten leather, but I only have... how much? I only have how many of those? I'd rather not use them now, just for another feedback. Hold on, let me... Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll tabbing out again just to make sure everything's okay. Rochelle pork. Electric organ, flame organ, ice organ. This is all going to take up space quickly, so... Now that I have the ingots... The metal chest. Okay, I thought I needed nails. I was about to... Can I... I can't. I guess that would be kind of hard to program in, right? But that would be a nice quality of change or quality of life improvement if you could just replace like pre-placed chests with like more. Well, no, that would be hard because these are all of these containers have different dimensions, right? Yeah, this one is much bigger. Yep. Hmm. No, come back. Okay, first, all the stuff that seeds, the gold. Quick stack that, I guess. Why is there stone here? How about this? Put all that there. Teach and sieve parts. Get the dog coin, the successful bounty token. Get the bone and the leather. Put the keys in there as well. The medicine. There you go. I try to cram as much of this other stuff in here. Alright. Much better. How long have I been doing this? An hour 27. Wow. Look at all the things that you can do when you actually stay on track. What time is it actually? Let me check. Really? Wow, I was not keeping track of time then. It says I've been only playing for an hour and 27 minutes, but I guess I didn't check what time I started. The glug glug. I hope you like that, feature me. Just water drinking ASMR. I don't even like ASMR. I don't even think future me, if he was, let's say if he was desperate to have something that would ease his nerves or whatever, then I don't think he would ever touch ASMR still. Like it causes a, I get a very bad reaction out of the sounds that people typically make in ASMR videos. Alright, 2 hot springs, since there's more of us now. King Paka. Or Alpac King, as I like to call him, apparently. What? Hold on, where do I want to go? A sphere workbench. We need some Did they make nails? Did they make it so that more early game stuff needs nails? Or am I just... No, I think that's still the same. 1 palladium, 1 ingot. Hmm. See, that's quite a big leap from just 1 palladium fragment. Crossbow. beginner fishing set. I think the Melpack saddle. I'll get that right now because I need that. There's also a Nightwing saddle, isn't there? But I have to be one level higher. It's fine. Just any kind of mount right now would be nice. We got the flame organs, we got the wool. So I think I've been okay with the changes, most of the changes so far, except for that. Well, no, I take it back now. Yeah, I said that earlier. I'm not as annoyed by it. You do have to explore quite a bit. And I'm guessing some or even most people who play this probably don't stick around in this starting area for very long. Like, even if they wanted a temporary starting base, they would probably do it a little farther out, so maybe that's just a me problem. Fox Sparks harness. Yeah, that one is living the life, isn't it? Just nothing to do. Precious. Okay. Mm, wait, how fast is this? Yeah, that's much. I'm sorry. Oh, that one is still concerned. It's just a very minor visual bug, but that rapid flashing of the attack icon is not pleasing to the eyes. But then again, so are these videos. I guess I'll make that as well. These are pretty good. 60 nutrition. It just doesn't feel that worth it when you can just go out and kill a few lamb balls very easily. And these things, well, never mind. It's just because I'm still in the starting location. Okay. Sanity is between the 70s and 80s. Okay. '88. Okay. When their sanity starts going down to 70s and 60s, I'll start worrying. Because they should be taking the time to rest. And even if like one of them was working round the clock and with while taking the occasional breaks. It shouldn't be dipping below 60. Tab out for a moment. Okay, no, I was trying to test something. I was gonna see if the... Yep, thanks. I was gonna see if the loud sizzling sound would bleed through the headset. Okay. Use a few more spheres. So I can make the grappling gun, but I need what? Ancient sieve parts, ingots, and fiber. Okay, I can make those now since I have the ingots.
Yeah.
And what do I need? Metal pickaxe. I'll prioritize... I'll do the pickaxe first, because mining with this beginner pickaxe is pretty slow. Twenty ingots. The stone... Oh wait. The high quality workbench, and that needs 8, and that needs 10 nails. Oh, it's just 2 ingots, it's fine. It's fine, I think I have enough for... Let me actually check before I say something. 15 ingots, 8 ingots. No, I don't have enough. Like, what the hell am I saying? Mm. I should
Yeah.
Wow, I should probably move that a bit farther away. Scrap both of these. Just need to make this, and then I'll just do this, and this. Some housekeeping right now, so I guess let's do that. Alright, that was pretty good. More or less the same time. 10 ingots. And the metal pickaxe needs 15. So 30. And the pelt. Leather. Wait. What? What, is that gone now? Like, where's the... Does the ore deposit not respawn? Or am I... Alright then. There's another one right there.
Yeah. Oh.
Can you help out with this? No? A tomb bat or any other pal with level 2 mining would be nice. But then I'd have to make sure that they're being fed properly. I have to make sure they don't get stressed. I haven't suffered from a base attack yet, so that's good. Because they did change that. I remember that from the change log, where they made it so that base attacks... Well, one thing I remember, like, more, the change... Like, one of the changes when it comes to base attacks, and the one I remember the most, is how they made it so that it's, I guess, a lot less difficult for attackers to get stuck on terrain. Which I shamelessly admit that I did take advantage of their bad pathing in pre-release. Now I have to go back. It's fine, at least it's a lot faster now. Okay, no, you can't. I was gonna check if you could... Can you? No, it's not any faster. Because Aetherdeer had a charge attack, and it was... It could give you quite a boost. Oh, you can't... Well... Yeah, because some of these pals, the ones who... like, run on land anyway, some of them could double jump, I believe. Go make 20 for now, I guess. And I have another 10 here, so that should be enough for my purposes at least. With berries there, sort this. $15 ingots. Healing coach, unstable. runner. That's just faster movements. No, just yeah, just faster movement speed. Not really necessary for base operations. Return to the small settlement and report to the chief. Oh, right, because... Oh. And then you have to wait out the whole cooldown, even if you don't use the whole... So you... It is better to just squeeze every last drop of fuel, I guess, from those. Since that's not done yet, just see what the chief has to say. Capturing 5 of the same pal will give you an XP bonus. Capture all the pals you can to get that level up. Work speed plus weight. Increase the weight. I did get quite a bit of money. So, let me see if I can... A dire howl. 4 grand though. I mean, eventually, like 4 grand, 10 grand, that's not gonna mean anything. Once you have a money-making scheme going. Ho there, traveler. Is that a Fox Sparks? Oh ho! And you even crafted a Fox Sparks harness. My apologies. I didn't mean to suggest you weren't the capable sort. While Fox Sparks are on the smaller side, they're rather wary creatures that pack a rather nasty punch. It took us a team of people and several traps before we finally caught one of our own. That's quite a massive skill issue there. Like a team of people plus traps. You know, like give me a bow, some arrows, and a handful of pal spheres, and I'll get one for you. My God. Well, making it look easy is the mark of a true pal tamer. Yeah, that's true, I guess. You guys aren't... you guys are doing okay now, so you've gotten the hang of this, but this really isn't your thing. So I shouldn't judge so harshly. Heh. You could probably give the Rain Syndicate a good bit of trouble, too. Still, you'll want to stay on your guard. You can worry about the tower once you're sufficiently prepared, which I'm not. May fortune follow you, my friend. You know where I can find the... Well, I guess I'll just look for myself. I have a good amount... I have a good amount of spheres and arrows. So why not? Also, why is this here? Like, is this just something to laugh at? Like just a T-font, a T-font, or whatever this is. Just showering a helpless Kativa just here. Like, he already can't swim. Just look at him. Why not? Stuck in terrain and unable to free yourself. Emergency escape. Didn't the emergency Escape option also. Oh. Okay, first, I like the change. Second, some stuttering there for a moment. I guess it was loading the environment, so. Alright, these dungeons can be pretty not super expansive, but for the space that's here, there is a lot of detail and a lot to process, I guess. Looks like they made it easier to identify the exit.
Yeah.
Well, this is just the entrance, so I'll save what I'm gonna save for a little bit. Alright. It's giving strong ancient civilization vibes, so that's good. Because this is where you get ancient civilization parts, among other things. Might as well make the most out. Oh, should have repaired this. I thought I wouldn't need to repair it because I'd be upgrading soon, but... Well, weapon is damaged. That's fine, that's enough for now. Syndicate thugs. Are these actual, like, resources that you could get, or is it just... No, I don't think they are. Hmm? Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Oh, that's gold, right? It feels... turtical, that's what it was called. It feels, I guess, less labyrinthy. Because in the old, like the pre-release dungeon layouts did feel very maze-like. I'm not terrible with directions. I like to think
Yeah.
good at remembering certain landmarks and other things to help find my way back. Or find my way forward. But it definitely feels, just because there's a lot more stuff that sticks out in the environment that can serve as landmarks, it feels less labyrinthy already. Less maze-like. That music. Okay. That's too much. Oh, there's 4 of them. Right, that turned out okay. And I don't think Depresso struggled there. He is lucky though. Like, that extra attack and defense will really help. Even if the cowardly trait is offsetting the bonuses, I still think that's helpful. Didn't even get to read the description for that one. Let's see, I'm not in a rush, so let's have a look. Turticle. To protect its fragile body, it developed an incredibly tough shell. Unfortunately, it's utterly defenseless underneath. Even a little tickle could knock it out cold. And it has this weird thing where, I forgot what Pokemon that was, but it has this same gimmick of having like these parts that are not actually its arms, but they act like its arms. It was that one water Pokemon from Sun and Moon. Level 2 watering, but he needs considerably more food. A lot of these Paldium fragments. Too bad my pickaxe is broken. Because I thought... Oh, no, it's just clipping there. Because I thought I would get one. Immediately. Like a better one. It's fine. I have some space. I can afford to fill my backpack a bit.
Yeah.
Dog coins. Gold coins. Okay. A grab... Hold on. A grapple hook would have been nice here. But I don't think the beginner grapple hook reaches very far, right? Like, it was... From what I remember, it was a pretty pathetic grappling hook. I wonder if that changed. May as well have some use for you. These guys aren't going to be that big of a problem, they just have clubs. It's the one with guns that I'm worried about. And there's our level 15. There's the fishing pole, get that immediately. Get the wheat plantation, get the mill. And the Nightwing saddle. And 9 points to spare. The Megasphere and the Sphere workbench, I guess. Planks made from processed wood for easier use. More versatile than raw logs with a wide variety of uses. Okay. Once we lean heavily into base building, that's going to be useful. I'll save my points for now though, because that's not my priority. I just want to expand. Okay. Oh, that was a pretty short experience. Because pre-release dungeons... Oh, Cremis. Good, I haven't caught one of these yet. Because pre-release dungeons... You had to wander for quite a bit. Like, if you were lucky, you could just run in a straight line and then reach the end very quickly. But this is just one dungeon. Like, there could be more out there. Maybe I just got lucky this time that the experience was just really short. Depresso, please don't kill the alpha one. Actually, come back. I'm digging this new soundtrack. I had nothing against the old HAL battle music. I just think that in some situations it doesn't fit quite well. It's more on the tense side rather than exciting. Insomnia, workaholic, and that sickly trait is gonna be... might be a deal breaker. Oh look, in that time Foxbox produced the ingots that I requested. Cement. Okay. Alright, I have a good amount of space. Should be enough for both of these. Ancient Technical Manual. Speed Remedy. Extremely valuable potion permanently raises work speed by a slight amount when consumed. Yes. Gain the technology points. One. What could we get? Well... Well, no, those need two. This one needs one, right? Well, once we beat Zoe, that we'll use that one, but I don't see that happening this soon. I think I waited quite a bit to actually beat Zoe in pre-release. Okay. You have anything else to say? We're heading for the Rain Syndicate Tower. I strongly advise you to make sure you're thoroughly prepared. Fortunately, there are some merchants who come and go through the settlement, so you can visit them for whatever you may need. Yeah, but their prices kind of suck. And I'm not just saying that because I'm broke. Milk, eggs, lamb ball, mutton. Leather, 200 gold, pal spheres. All I hear is just eating sounds. Bounty intel dealer. Want to know about the bounties? They're people who are wanted for various reasons. If you take them down, you can get rewards from the PIDF in settlements and towns. The amateur hunter, the serial dine and dasher, the bounty hunter. Let's go from top to bottom. It looks like a poacher from a local gang is getting a kick out of hunting newbies recently. Oh. So, a hunter that hunts like amateur pal tamers, not a... So that's what they meant when they said amateur hunter. Literally someone who hunts amateurs. They keep attacking inexperienced pal tamers around here, then lying in wait to do it all over again. What an asshole. They're still waiting by the bridge near the village, so be careful. Oh, it kicks me out of the Dine and Dasher, serial Dine and Dasher. That guy's a real troublemaker who's always dining and dashing in this village. Here's how he operates. After gorging himself at a restaurant, he confesses to the staff, "Actually, I'm a dine and dash enthusiast." So, you're a thief. Today, after pulling off his usual dine and dash, I saw him run off towards the cliff under that pointy hill over there. Wow. Reminds me of a certain Hololive event.
Hey.
The Bounty Hunter. They're a bounty hunter who hunts other bounty hunters. So their methods spread false info about a bounty target as bait. Clever, right? So it's like that's not really.
Hey.
I was about to say that's like vigilante justice, right? But no, it's just a hunter, like a bounty hunter, getting rid of competition. Then greedy bounty hunters swarm in. That's when this guy shows up, as if they've been waiting for this moment, and takes out all the bounty hunters in one fell swoop. What, and you're asking me to take him on by myself? But here's the funny part. There's a bounty on them too, obviously. Like there would be, right? Right now they're probably ambushing bounty hunters near the bridge of the Twin Knights. Those are the statues that lead to that forest, right, where the Free Pal Alliance can be found. The bridge of the Twin Knights. Is that Palladius and Necromus, I believe? Okay, well that's a good amount of stuff. Speed Lotus. I never did put too much effort into alchemy. Pre-release Palworld. Maybe I'll do it this time. Because they did, apart from increasing the level caps, I think they did increase the stat caps as well. Because at one point in the pre-release, I had some leftover potions that I couldn't make use of because the stat was already maxed out. Fantastic, you recorded 10 species. This is incredibly valuable research data. Please accept this reward as a token of my appreciation. What did you give me? Fantastic, you've recorded 20 species, incredibly valuable research data. Please accept this reward as a token of my appreciation. But what did you give me? Oh. Potion. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Use that as well. Try to catch 30 next. There are likely more species in this area. If you discover any, please come show me. I looked around here. I was looking around for Vixies and Cremis, but I couldn't find any. There's just a bunch of Jolt Hogs here. Attack, work speed, weight. Attack. 8, 10. Stamina. I'll go with stamina this time. Attack. Like, putting a bunch of points in attack didn't seem that useful to me because your attack power is mostly, like, from my experience anyway, and from what I could tell pre-release, it's mostly going to depend on the weapon itself. So the next main quest is just confronting Zoe, but okay, I'll do some of these first. Give the Wanderer a Tomb Bat. Request from a Pal Critic. Reward, which one is... what's this? Extremely difficult to obtain, slightly increases a Pal's defense. I'll do this for now, a submission. Hold on, do I even have time to do this? It's just 2 hours and 9 minutes. I've done worse. I've done longer. But I probably should call it. a day for now. Actually, yeah, hold on. I'll save that. You know, I'll do this first. Give the farmer a pal suited for watering. You're in luck. I have one that I don't need anymore. Easy going. Oh, you can't even take the one in my roster currently. Level 2, burly body, pacifist, farmhand. Farmhand! Just, okay, you know what? This is fitting. Thank you so much. Now my crops are sure to thrive. Gold coins, 2 grand. Megasphere, stout fruit. Just slightly increases a pal defense. I'm gonna save that for the more powerful pals that I have. Just to get the most use out of it. Like, I don't know if this is supposed to be a flat amount or if it's based on, like, pals themselves. Like, does it scale higher if you're using that on stronger pals? I don't think that's how it works. But that's what I'll do anyway. Are these, like... No, like, those are not real, like, hot spring props, right? I'm guessing these are different fishing rod bobbers that you can apply to your fishing rod. You're just making it look like their version of rubber duckies. Okay, well I guess that's gonna be it for now. Definitely, out of the 3 sessions so far, the most productive 2 hours. See, before I leave, I'm gonna get the upgraded equipment. Gotta make sure that... Try not to leave too much stuff that needs housekeeping. Okay, these don't expire anymore, that's good. Because that felt kind of useless when you pick these up in pre-release. I believe they also had item rot, but the thing is, you have to keep, they don't last very long, so you have to keep going back and forth into different dungeons to get enough of these if you're considering making medicine at your own base. But now there's so much stuff. Okay, okay. What does it take for 5? I think that's enough. It's gonna use some of the ingots that I was saving up for the equipment, but I think I'll still have enough. Oh, I have some bread as well. Put that all... Wait, no, not those. Put all of that in there. Hold on. No, okay, I don't think there's anything that... Well, let's do this. Put the nails here. Put the mushrooms there. What else should be here? Mushrooms. Stout fruit. put the stout root here and put the cement in the other box, just for the... Is that... Okay, no, the palladium fragments. I mean, I'll sort all of this out. It's not a big deal right now. Okay, wait, no, I'm short by 4, I think. Ay, ay, ay. While they're doing that, I'll take the time to read some of this. Sorted. What am I... Okay. Pacifist. And while in party, reduce ore weight by 80%. Does not stack. Okay, so we can't mine veins, but he can help with that part, at least, the weight aspect, because ore is quite heavy. And I remember before I had the ore mining site for the base that could produce ore infinitely, I had to keep going back and forth because ore was just so heavy that I couldn't... Like, I found a spot where I was mining ore, but I took several trips back and forth because I couldn't carry it all. Burly body, abnormal... What's... 10% decrease in incoming neutral damage. Okay. Cremis. While in party, increases attack of neutral pals by 15%, does not stack. Neutral pals don't get much... But I treat neutral pals the same way I treat normal type Pokemon. Like, they have to be really good for me to consider keeping them in the party. Or in the roster, rather. Hold on. Let me read the actual entry for this, because I don't think I remember it. I think it was mentioning something about its wool. Compared to Lamball, it has finer wool and a temperament more suited for domestication. However, it has historically always been kept as a pet. Cuteness is considered a virtue. Yeah, if Eevee's success was any indication, then Cremis, you know, for as fine as the wool of Cremis is, I imagine people, just from looking at it, would much rather just have it as a pet and still settle for the lower quality wool that Lamball produces, just because it has the benefit of being cuter than Lamball. Level 2 farming. Anyone else worth... You also have level 2 farming, but you can't gather. Well, that's fine. Because there are situations where I would much rather have a pal that just has one like work skill, but is very good at it. Now that we have the Nightwing saddle, I guess I'll do that too. Thanks for finishing it before you fell asleep. Or before you went to sleep. That's... Leather and... Oh. Well, it's fine. Now I have enough. Literally just enough. Exactly 30. Okay. So I don't need these anymore. the wooden club. I really should have made the bat. Here, I'll do it now. Try not to do melee too much, because I would much rather just shoot and dodge. And these will never see use ever again, so just discard all of it. I'm gonna hold on to the 3-shot bow for a little longer, just to get some more use out of it. And because ingots are still not super tedious, but I don't want to keep going back and forth. Like, I want to have a dedicated site for mining that, like I did in pre-release. So I guess I'll leave this here for now. I'd usually say something to leave things off, but I am kind of in a hurry to do something, and I do have to step off for personal reasons. So let me alt-tab out for this. Alright. Last time I'll be alt-tabbing out because I'm going to end this session here. So hopefully the audio is fine now. I did check again, like I said in the beginning here, I did check to make sure that the audio tracks are separated this time, because when I was trying to quote-unquote fix the audio, or I tried to make it more tolerable at least through the editing software that I was using, like, the past me, for whatever reason, decided to combine the mic and game audio into one track. So we'll see how that goes. That video should be finished processing now. So I guess I'll go ahead and release it, or have its release be scheduled. And I'm gonna watch this back. I won't have time to do this now. Like, run this through the editing software to make the audio tolerable for this as well. And I am thinking of something else that I probably should be doing while the recording setup is like this. But I guess I'll leave it here for now. I'll tab again for the actual last time, just to make sure this is all being captured, because I don't want this to be lost to time. So yeah, seems like it. I'll go ahead and end the recording now. Not really, I guess, not much of an outro compared to the last time, but again, I am kind of in a rush. So settle for this for now, future me. And I hope you have a nice day.